everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Sophie, and this channel is chronicling my journey of living my best life with multiple chronic health conditions. Today I want to give an overview as to how I'm functioning on a day-to-day basis, or more reasonably, how I am not functioning on a day-to-day basis. I don't know if things are getting worse, or if I've somehow overdone it and that's why things seem worse, but I haven't done anything major. So like my arms are super fatigued in the way that they were when I was working full time, and I am nowhere near doing that much computer work. I am on the computer basically all day, every day, but I'm mostly just watching YouTube videos. I do some, typing and using the mouse and whatnot, but not even close to the degree I was doing it when I was working. So the fact that my arms are struggling like they were when I was working leads me to believe I'm getting worse. And I'm also having more difficulty getting everyday tasks done. Just the simple act of drinking out of a water bottle, or putting on a shirt, or reaching up in the closet to get a shirt is making my arms burn, and that didn't used to happen. Maybe if I was holding the water bottle and I was filling it, it would happen, but not just holding it and like taking a few glugs of water. Like my arms didn't used to burn when I did that. So that's not good, I would say. And then I know from when I was in Philadelphia in January and did the 6-minute walk test, my calves start burning in less than a minute when I'm walking. I don't remember if I ever noticed when they started burning when I was walking on a flat surface where I used to live. When I would do my walks, I would be walking slightly uphill and they would start burning within like less than a minute, but I just figured it was because it was uphill. But now even when it's flat, they're burning. So I would be very curious to know what my anaerobic threshold is and if it's lower, and if my VO2 max is lower, but unless the doctor from Cleveland wants me to do another cardiopulmonary exercise test, I probably won't get one done this year, just because I had one done last year and no one is really using the results for anything. No one knows how to interpret them because they don't show a cardiac or a pulmonary limitation. They show a peripheral limitation, and that's not something that most doctors are looking for when they're looking at CPETs, which is why I'm having so much trouble getting help, I think, is part of the reason. Because my labs at rest are for the most part normal. I can get elevated lactate at rest. If I was active the day before, it'll be elevated. But if I've just been like chilling for a few days, my lactate will be like 1.3, 1.5, something like that. But my activity labs are very abnormal, and finding someone who's familiar with interpreting them when it is a peripheral limitation has really been a limiting factor in getting help. Like I said in the last video, hopefully I have found someone who's able to do that. The frustrating part about that is he was the person who the Cleveland Clinic cardiologist wanted to do my invasive CPET, and then the invasive CPET didn't happen when it was supposed to happen. They unilaterally decided without telling me or without my input that they weren't doing it, and they were just doing a right heart cath with exercise. That was back in 2022. But yeah, so I don't want to say things are getting worse because I don't want things to be getting worse, but it would appear that things are getting worse, that I have less ability to produce energy and that it takes less to make my muscles burn when I am doing something. I'm just basically ignoring the fact that it's happening because I have to feed myself, and that really makes my arm burn. I have to drink fluids, that really makes my arm burn, but what are you gonna do? So I switch arms when I'm eating, since I'm right-handed and I use my right arm for computer work. When I start feeding myself, it fatigues very quickly, so then I feed myself with my left arm. That's sort of how I'm managing that at the moment. Thankfully, I live alone, so no one is seeing me sort of struggle to do these everyday tasks. But it is not fun. And that's really how the functioning is not going. I don't really know what to do about it. I can only not move so much, like things have to get done. So I do the things. But I don't know. I really hope something comes of Cleveland. I am messaging Philadelphia today, so when this goes up, even though it will have been a week, I won't have a response to tell you guys about. Hopefully, one of my next videos will be about when the muscle biopsy is going to be, but I don't really know when I will find that out. If I don't have anything medically to update in the next video, I will update as to how the leak construction rebuilding is going, because a lot of that should be resolved in a couple weeks, thankfully. Oh, so nice. Anyway, I actually recorded 2 videos in a row like I said I would. Only done that a couple times, so yay, go me. I hope you guys are having a good day whenever it is you are seeing this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.